Social media is becoming a bigger platform every day, with more and more people using it. In what ways does social media affect us? After doing research, I found it can affect us in many ways. I've researched how it can affect teens' mental health, how it affects our decisions, how it affects our fame and business, how it affects our education, and if lawmakers are making new laws to improve the effect of social media. I've realized it can affect us in good and bad ways. But how? How is social media affecting teens' mental health? Teens that use social media for more than 2 to 5 hours a day face twice the risk of having mental health issues, including anxiety and depression. This could lead to less hours of sleep, which will impact teens' energy for the day. Social media can also lead to cyberbullying, which could include receiving mean comments. Also, social media can make teens feel insecure about their body image. Eating disorders affect up to 30 million people in the United States, and social media could be linked to this problem. When reviewing other social activity, people tend to make comparisons, such as, did I get as many likes as someone else? This is an unhealthy habit for teens. Also, when using social media, many teens get FOMO, which is fear of missing out. When everyone is on social media sites and someone doesn't join in, there's concern that they'll miss jokes and connections. This could affect them mentally in a bad way. How is social media affecting our decisions? Social media could have dangerous trends. For example, the hot chip challenge. This is eating terribly hot chips. People that participated in this trend had to go to the hospital, and some even died. Social media can also make us lose our money by buying things. Anybody could buy if they choose, but when social media has all these platforms trying to pull people in, it can make people constantly buy things that they don't need. Another thing that happens when we make decisions because of social media is peer pressure. Social media could have unsafe trends that peer pressure us into doing. It seems social media has not the greatest impact on our decisions. How is social media affecting our fame and business? My Aunt Tara Kaner is an interior designer. I interviewed her and asked some questions about her business and what social media has done to help. Tara started with less than 100 followers to now almost 40,000 on Instagram. Tara said that without social media, she would have not been as successful. Posting her business on social media could have a great impact as it did for Tara. Social media can also make us famous because many videos on social media platforms have gotten millions of likes. Something similar to this is trends. Trends on social media could get many likes and views. People could use these social media trends as an opportunity to go viral because of it. Social media can also help someone's business by promoting or marketing. When doing this, your content could go all over the internet and get so many more views and customers. As shown, social media is affecting our fame and business well. How is social media affecting our education? There are many pros and cons to this situation. Starting off with the good things, when doing a school project with a partner or group and needing to communicate with them, social media could help with interacting. Social media can also promote creative expression and engagement. So when using social media responsibly, it could help our education a lot. On the other hand, there are many bad impacts of social media on our education. Social media could lead to distraction and good educational challenges. This could also happen in school. Also, mental health. When mental health problems occur, this can be brought into school and lead to distraction and other important things. As I mentioned earlier about cyberbullying or bullying, this could impact many things. And when this happens, people could overthink, lose focus, and get distracted more often. As shown, there are many pros and cons to this situation, and social media could help your education a lot if you use it wisely and responsibly. Are lawmakers making new laws to improve the effect of social media? A big thing that has happened to change social media is banning TikTok. In April 2024, U.S. President Joe Biden signed into law the Protecting Americans from Foreign Advocacy Applications Act, which is an effective ban or forced sale of TikTok from its parent company ByteDance. In Florida, they are banning social media accounts by youth under 16. A lot of lawmakers are focusing on that side of social media. For example, in Ohio, they are banning social media accounts by youth under 16. They're making a law focusing on parental content. This law is narrowly tailored to avoid overreaching and imposes limits for youth under 16 that are easy for companies to comply with. While lawmakers are focusing on that side of social media, a chief science officer suggests that social media should just take down the potentially harmful content, letting youth use social media more wisely. So the answer to if lawmakers are making new laws to improve the effect of social media, it's a yes. I have come to the conclusion that social media is affecting our lives in so many ways, but depending on the situation, it could affect us both good and bad. It could affect us in good ways when it comes to how it affects our fame and business, and sometimes our education. But it could affect us in bad ways when it comes to how it affects teens' mental health and our decisions. And lawmakers are making new laws to improve the effect of social media. But what do you think? Is social media affecting our education good or bad? I think that it could affect us in both ways depending on the situation.